Hi, good morning everybody. Today is November 6, 2022. I am at the village of Oyster Bay. This is the historic area. Right now I'm on South Street, heading into Main Street over there. I'm just gonna loop around the area, the business district of Oyster Bay. And also testing out this view. So right now I'm at the intersection of South Street and West Main Street. I'm just gonna loop around West Street to Audrey Street, you know, where the city, where the city hall is, I guess. Well, not, they don't call it the city hall, but the town hall. Over here. So right now on West Main Street, heading west. Very quiet town, not much to do compared to a few weeks ago where they had the Oyster Bay Festival. It was very packed. So right across the street is the Raham Hall Museum. Over here is the Manicock Lodge, number 806. Guess it's a hotel? I'm not sure. My real estate must be the local real estate broker. So here's a old, looks like it's an old colonial house. There's the British flag and the original flag of the United States. It's 13 stars representing 13 states. So there's a lot of voting signs here. George Santos for Congress. Zeldin for governor. Election day is Tuesday. You see that that's a huge difference, you know, compared to the Oyster Bay Festival that was conducted a few weeks ago. That festival, that yearly festival, brought in thousands and thousands of people into this area, where normally there's not much going on over here. Wow, look at this. The Printery, 1881. Wow, look at this house. This looks like it's from the colonial era. Look at the roof. So that's the local print shop. So right now I'm trying to film this at 8K and it's already giving me a 5-minute warning sign that it may overheat. So what is this? Crystal Sage. This is an interesting store. Look at all these crystals. channel your energy. Crystal and sage. Tobacco store. Incense. There's like a bunch of bikers over there. Building, shape of an octagon. So on the other side, Sapient Physical Therapy, hair design, Main Street Centrium. What is this? There's a horse over here. It's an architect. There's a brand new office building. It's interesting. Nice houses over here. Very colonial. Wow, that's a lot of water bottles over there. Alright, I am going to make a right turn here onto Maxwell Avenue. Going back to Audrey Street. Just making a quick loop of this area. There's a lot of solar panels on the roof. So let me see if I could do a different view. Alright, PF. I wonder what PF means. Oh, let's just do this view. So right now I'm heading north, close to heading back to Audrey Avenue. I think up front is the Long Island Railroad Station. Why it's doing that. Okay, so I made it to the post office right at the corner here. So here's hot dog stand, post office over there. And that's the village hall and the town hall. I'm gonna cross the street over there instead. So you see how quiet it is during the weekends. Alright, across the street. Wow, this is a pretty nice looking post office. Alright, so this is the town hall, Audrey Street. This is where you pay your taxes, you pay your water bill. There's nothing going on here. That's a big town hall. So here's a bunch of cannons commemorating the Civil War. Lobster baby, oyster babies at the back. It's a childhood center. So now I'm back on Audrey Avenue and Shore Avenue. That's the town Oyster Bay Town Hall. Let's take a look at this map so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I am over there at Audrey Avenue. So over here, Sycamore Hill. That's where Theodore Roosevelt's house is located. I guess a summer home. Which is not too far off from Oyster Bay. I mean from the downtown for Oyster Bay. So the Long Island Railroad is over here too. And the Theodore Roosevelt Park. And then there's the town hall, and the receiver of taxes is over here. Pay your taxes, pay your water bill. I think the building department's over here too. Alright, here's a bunch of local stores, local deli, Fortune War. This is a clothing store here. I hear the train passing by. Up here's the water district. Just nice ornament decorations on the streets by the town. Here's another town clerk, walk-up town clerk. That's interesting. So this is 54 Audrey. The water district's on the side. Oh, here's the Oyster Bay Brewing Company. It was packed during the Oyster Bay Festival. They opened up this entire area and they were partying out on the streets. Here's the wine yard. The Westmore, Eastmore. Global Fun Exchange. Wonder what this is. Gone dancing. There's yoga. There's a bookstore over here. That's kind of funny. I didn't know that people buy books nowadays. I know a lot of people do yoga. Coin galleries of Oyster Bay. Oh, here's a barber shop over here. I think there's 3 barber shops in this intersection. There's one over here. There's one on South Street, and then there's another one right here. This is kind of funny too. There's a framing, a place for you to frame pictures. I don't think people print anymore. So getting into the spirit of Thanksgiving, decorating with these dry corn husks. Yeah, something nice. Wild honey. Fire department over there. Norman Hardware. So I started over there. I am gonna. Oh, what kind of car is this? Press the bell here.
Wait.
It's a nice sports car. Oh. Alright, let's go. Alright. So over here, Oyster Bay Frame Shop. There's another framing place. Wow, there's 2 stores in the same village. I guess framing photos used to be very popular back then. So I am gonna go across the street. Heading on to the town of Oyster Bay. I'm heading to Oyster Bay High School. So what's cooking? Must be a store for bakery for making cookies. So to the right over here is a pizza place, a foot relax spa, a whole grocery. It looks like it's out of business. And then this one, It Bagel and Pizza. East Main Street Ale House. Attic Door Furniture. And that's the local library. To the right, a little small, but I guess, you know, who goes to the library nowadays? Oh, there's a Bank Burger coming. Bank Burger coming soon over here. That used to be a clothing store, I believe, and then it went out of business. Oh wow, look at this church over here. It's sitting on top of a hill. The First Presbyterian Church. Like another. Look at that church bell up there. Completed in 1873. Boyhood Church of Theodore Roosevelt. Wow. So Theodore Roosevelt used to go to this church every weekend. Oh, there's a fair. I mean, there's a holiday fair coming up. November 19, 10 to 4. Oh, there's a bunch of churches over here. So Christ Church. Parish Hall. There's a parish hall over here. Christ Church. (1705). Wow, this church is even older than the other church. 1705. That's almost was it 300 years ago? Oh, it's in pretty good shape too. Look, they're having services over here right now. Oh, look at this guy. Wow, he's driving an Audi A5. So if I go further down here and then make a left, I'll get to Sagamore Hills. But not for walking, because it's a pretty quiet distance to walk. I think the sanctuary is also down this way, down to Oyster Bay Cove. So over here is the library. Wow, the atmosphere and environment is so different compared to a few weeks ago during the Oyster Bay Fair. All these streets were filled up with cars. Everyone were parking on the sides. They used the Oyster Bay High School for additional parking, and you weren't just able to not able to find parking around here. You have to pay for paid parking, and it was just very chaotic. They were expecting at least 5,000 to 10,000 people coming to the fair. So over here, there's something interesting. Dominic Church is over here. Let me make a right. The entire school campus is over here, covering at least a few acres of land. So there's an elementary school, middle school, high school, church, playground, schoolyard. It's a very large complex. Yeah, during the festival, all these side streets were just parked and full of cars. So over here, this is Oyster Bay High School. It's very glamorous looking. It feels like a fort. Like a place where you could garrison troops and fire out, like a stronghold in time of war. It is a very nice school. I mean, the architecture of the school is just so well built. Down there, lots of American flags to commemorate Veterans Day. And then behind that is the school parking lot. I am gonna stop my video here. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment below. Hope you like this tour of Oyster Bay. Nice and quiet town up North Shore.